Hey, yo, what's up? This is your boy T-Say, representing that Crunk Nation Entertainment. This is my storage closet in the hallway, which I intend to make a recording board. As you can see, it doesn't have any acoustic paneling or anything on there like that. They used to have carpet on there, but I took it all down just to show you. It's about 7 feet by 3 feet, 3 feet by 7. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some carpet padding on it. That's what I used before at my old studio. So we're going to see how it works in here. The carpet worked okay. I don't think it's as good as the padding. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record some vocals without the carpet padding, and then install everything and record some vocals with it. And I'll try to explain what it is that I'm doing. As you can see, that is my water heater. Probably going to put some padding over there too. And we'll see what goes or what happens from there. And I'll show you the before and after. Alright, to get started, you're obviously going to need carpet padding. I bought a roll. I found my roll of carpet padding on Craigslist. I got a really good price for it. So look on Craigslist. Perhaps you can find somebody that's installing some carpet that can give you, pieces or whatever the remnants are. Sometimes they can be a better option than buying it. Sometimes you can find some. I prefer mine to be new and unused, because sometimes you have pet stains and spills and things like that. So I wanted mine new. So I have a roll of carpet. I won't use all of this, but for me it's better to have it than to not have it. A measuring tape and a marker so that you can make your markings. Now the way that I'm going to cut mine is, this is a 6-foot carpet padding roll, so I'm going to cut it in half into 3 feet. And I'm going to make it 2 feet because I just found it easier to handle, and it's pretty good for different purposes, that size. Scissors to cut the padding, or you can use a box cutter. And then I have here pliers, a hammer, and thumbtacks. Now you can use a staple gun. I don't have one, so I'm just going to go ahead and use thumbtacks. I have the colored thumbtacks, and I prefer to use the clear ones, but we're going to go ahead and use what we have. The pliers are to pull the thumbtacks out if I have any trouble with that. And normally it's not very difficult to push the thumbtacks in, but if you have any trouble, you have a hammer to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and measure the room. I think it was 3 by 7. Go ahead and cut the pieces that I need, and we're going to go from there. Okay, I got all my pieces cut up now. Like I said, for the main wall, I cut up pieces the size of 2 by 3. That way it won't be so heavy because I'm using push pins. So I'm gonna start from the back, work my way to the front. So I'm gonna start on the back wall. I already cut pieces to accommodate those metal tubings right there. And then I'm gonna hit the walls. And that's what it looks like now. Alright, y'all, this is the finished product right here. Got my little 2 by 3s. That's some old carpet pattern that I had. I just went ahead and used it. As you can probably hear, maybe, the difference in the sound quality in this particular closet. Just left it blank because the carpet padding is kind of heavy, so I just went ahead and left the ceiling without any carpet padding. But I did put little carpet remnants on the floor, so it's pretty cool. Now I do have a shower pole right there that I'm going to put a moving blanket on. That way the vocals don't reflect off of the water heater. So that's about it. So give it a try, man. It worked out for me when I had my old booth that I built from scratch. I'll be making a video about that. That way you can see what it is that I did to get the vocal booth that sounded the best for my situation. Alright, peace out and Crawl Nation. Hey there, I know you love attention, so can I step in your dimension? You play hard to get cause you want affection. Use your pay slip for your love connection, redlining for your love, make a play over here. Running after your girl with tireless feet. Don't make me stretch my arms like Freddy, cause as far as I'm concerned, girl, it seems like you're ready. Hey there, I know you love attention, so can I step in your dimension? You play hard to get cause you want affection. Use your pay slip for your love connection, redlining for your love, make a play over here. Running after your girl with tireless feet. Don't make me stretch my arms like Freddy, cause as far as I'm concerned, girl, it seems like you're ready.